I question the wisdom of that decision, but, sir, I'll be here.
You smell very delicious. Ooh, more.
The dog is unable to speak through the small bag he holds in his mouth.
I don't know. Maybe you can tell me. All I know is I thought of you when I saw it.
Your courage has been tested. The dog is unable to...
I don't know. Maybe you can tell me. All I know is I thought of you when I saw it.
You smell very delicious, but I will not bite. Ooh, more. You smell very delicious. Ooh, more.
curse has been lifted, the land's cleansed of the shadows. Kethric's reign of living death is over. Your courage has been tested, and in this at least, you have triumphed.
Sergeant, if you are here, I presume Wern's Rock is secure, and preparations for my inauguration are complete.
No, Lord Gortash. We were interrupted. Another quake in the lower city. More severe this time.
So you came cowering to my chambers? I'm flattered, Sergeant. But even I cannot command natural phenomena to cease.
Forgive me, my lord, but there is panic in the streets. The people are afraid.
Perhaps the people would be calm if you kept your nerve. I expect better from the Flaming Fist than to run scared from a slight tremor in the earth. Get back to your duties.
Duties, duties, duties. Patrolling and saluting and following and bowing and scraping. Yes, sir. No, sir. Rip and cut your throat, sir.
Your plan is falling apart, lordling. Give me a reason not to cut you to ribbons.
Control yourself, Orin. We need to focus on reuniting the stones or the brain will break free. These quakes are just the start. Neither of us expected the prison bearers to kill Ketheric. They'll be traveling to the city. Let's make sure we give them a Baldurian welcome.
I itch to peel you, to split your skin, to see your skull shine in the light. Little tyrant. Lucky for you, I harvested a whole family of living flesh in Rivington at high sun. They will sate my blade thirst tonight. Oh, but tomorrow, and tomorrow, and tomorrow, and tomorrow, my blades will thirst again.
Beyond the campsite, the city waits in uneasy silence, one sleep away.
Shadowheart needs to speak to her more than I do. Better wait until she is free.
I think we should track down my fellow Spawn. I'm not exactly looking... Unless we should get...
I wasn't expecting it, but...
The events of the last days weigh heavily upon you. Sleep's rest is slow to come to one whose mind is so full. The Absolute is not a god, but an elder brain controlled by the Chosen of the Dead Three. They mean to use it to take control of the Sword Coast. All who carry the tadpole are governed by the brain, and by extension the Chosen. It will take but one order to transform them into an army of mind flayers. This would have been your fate too, were it not for the Dream Visitor's protection. With her help, you have uncovered the cult for what it really is. A plan of conquest orchestrated by the gods of death themselves. Together, you have the power to thwart the Dead Three. If you follow this path to its end, the Elder Brain will not answer to the Chosen. It will answer to you. Will you liberate them from their parasites and their religious delusions? Or will you use the power you gain for your own purposes? You will not have long to wait. All you need to do now is sleep. But sleep is not for you.
Hear me. The reckoning is upon us! The city serves for domination. March! Join power.
We're under attack. Help me.
You lifted harbor up!
Come quickly. I can't do this without you.
Tadpole scum! Attack!
More are coming. Hurry, or we will all become thralls. become thralls.
Swift as my feet can carry me.
Gistavki! Orpheus!
Not going to last much longer. More are coming. Hurry, or we will all become thralls. Or we will all become thralls. Much longer. More are coming. Hurry, or we will all become thralls. It's not over. Come to the skull. I'm here. Help me. I'm under attack. I can't hold them back alone. It's not over. Come to the skull.
It's not over. Come to the skull. It's not over. Come to the skull. Hurry. I can't hold them back alone.
Saved a child from a viper, back in the Druid's Grove. You saved the Asima Night Soul from her soul cage. Your continued existence as yourself, and not a mind flayer, should be all the proof you need. Now, help me.
Despite your best attempts to be subtle, the Mind Flayer's awareness is everywhere. You blunder in its presence like a warg pup learning to walk.
You must be joking. I am telling you my thoughts directly into your head. But if you insist on taking a look for yourself, be my guest.
Nothing in your colorful existence to date could have prepared you for this. As the horror subsides, you are left with only one coherent thought. You must do whatever you can to subdue the Githyanki.
Happy? Now, join me. Fight!
take two. It's not over. Come to the skull.
Thank you. That was too close. Don't look at me like that. I am a mind flayer. Yes. Without me, you would be a slave to the Absolute.
Of all the things to be indebted to, a bloody mind flayer.
It's like I said before. I'm just like you. An adventurer. I came from Baldur's Gate, though I was never one to be constrained by circumstance. I longed for more. That longing brought me to Moonrise Towers on a search for treasure. To a colony of mind flayers who caught me, changed me into what I am now. You know as the Absolute. I was a thrall like any other, but I was fortunate. I broke free and started a new life in my old city. I sustained myself on criminals. Unglamorous, but there are plenty of them, rarely missed. And they fueled me while I did my work. I had the good fortune to meet Duke Stelmane. We formed a partnership, and through her, I became the governing force behind the Knights of the Shield, the largest mercantile operation in Baldur's Gate. People referred to me as the Emperor. Such was my influence, though of course they had no idea what I really was. My needs were sated. I was happy for a while, until my true nature was discovered by the tyrant himself, Lord Gortash. He tore me from my home and brought me back to the Brain, where I became a slave once again. A slave he continued to call me Emperor. The name was intended as a slight, to remind me of the heights from which I fell. But I have grown fond of it. It encapsulates well who I've become. Prince Orpheus, son of the first leader of the Githyanki. His power has been the source of your continued protection against the voice of the Absolute. The power to disrupt hive mind communication. It is the same power that enabled Orpheus's mother to bring about the fall of the Illithid Empire eons ago. A power she passed on to him, and that I leveraged for you. When Orpheus's mother left, a usurper took her place. Blackith declared herself queen of the Githyanki. Blackith wanted his power. He refused. And so she sealed him within this prison. His honor guard, ever loyal, followed him in. Bound by infernal chains, Orpheus could never leave. Bound by duty, his guard never would. They were close to breaking my hold on that prince. And if they had succeeded, we would be lost. I am relieved. You have embraced your potential enough that you could help me eliminate them. Alone, Orpheus will be much easier to control. Most certainly Orpheus. He is a threat to her reign. Some Githyanki still revere him, in defiance of their teachings. Blackith was safe as long as they believed him to be dead. But as you can see, he is very much alive. She kept him this way because she was reluctant to eradicate such power. Power that she might one day wish to take from him. If the Githyanki ever find out what she has done, there will be civil war. Blackith will be finished. A very good question. One that I have been unable to answer. That Orpheus lives at all is ruinous to Blackith. She has done everything in her power to keep his existence a secret. That Gortash and the Chosen found out about it. This is impossible to explain. But it was important enough to them that Gortash sent me to retrieve it. The moment I found it, I felt a change. My free will returning. I followed the feeling inside, and found Orpheus. I realized what the prison was for. Containment. While my body was within the prison's bounds, my mind was free. I could resist the Elder Brain, the Chosen. Better yet, I could plan to overthrow them. All I needed to do was subdue Orpheus, and find allies in the outer world. You. There may come a time when that is necessary, but there is no guarantee that his power would survive his passing. The risk is too great. The moment his protection is gone, you would become enthralled to the Elder Brain, just as I would. We may look different, but to the Elder Brain, we are already the same. Thralls in its design. are already more illithid than you realize. It has improved you. You seek to reverse an inevitable process. A process of evolution. When I first escaped from the Elder Brain, I too railed against the change. But the longer I have inhabited this form, the more it has grown on me. Even if my original body remained intact after I transformed, I would not return to it. Doing so would only impose limitations. As an illithid, I have far surpassed who I ever was before. You too should embrace this change. Like it or not, our chances of defeating the Elder Brain are substantially improved if you embrace your latent illithid potential. I've been studying you for a while now. I believe I can trigger the next stage of your tadpole's life cycle, while continuing to preserve your independence. You have seen what I can do. Imagine yourself with the same strength, the same intelligence, the same devastating beauty. If you let me, I can evolve you. The answer is twofold. One, I can, but it would kill you, as I told you before. Two, why would I? You have done well with the limited form you have, but you would do far better as an illithid. So, do you wish to evolve or not? You will be able to do things you never thought were possible. There will be physical alterations, of course, but only partial. You will retain most of your current form, and you will soon see that the benefits outweigh any perceived loss. I understand. Let us hope then that your present self will be sufficient to deal with 3 gods of death and a giant magically enhanced Elder Brain. But in case you change your mind... look after it. Use it when you're ready to evolve. You or your allies. It has vitality enough for you all, but we mustn't lose focus. We need to resume our journey. You heard the Chosen. The Brain has gone to the city, and the army marches to follow. We must not let them reach it. We must find the Brain, and bring it under our control.
Been a long day. I'll need to rest soon. Shadowheart needs to speak to her more than I do. Better wait until she is free.
So, there's been a mind flayer inside the artifact, or astral prism, the whole time we've had it. Sounds like utter madness, even though I've seen it with my own eyes. The more I learn, the less I understand just why I do not serve Shah anymore, nor the Mother Superior. The prism is no longer my mission. Saving my parents is. But I digress. Did you want something?
We must find where Gortash and Orin have established themselves, and take their nether stones.
Waiting for my return. We should do what we can to find them. What they know could help us.
Excuse me. I can't find my mum. She was sick. She had spots on her face and hands. She went to go get some herbs, and she was supposed to come back the same day. That was last 10 day, though. Oh, wow, thank you. Mum loved food like this. Simple is best, she always said. I'll look for her. I think she'll probably come soon. Thanks a lot.
I know, little one, but you'll be in a big, cozy bed soon enough.
You have everything you want for supper. All the treats your tummy can handle.
Nowhere else to go, you heartless sod.
Shadow.
Do try the grass, should it take your fancy. Such sweetness should be shared.
Oh, little one, but you'll be in a big, cozy bed soon enough.
You have everything you want for supper. All the treats your tummy can handle.
You're in my house. The house was empty. An earthquake. As if I didn't have problems.
Everyone deserves a chance to make some toys.
You have anything you want for supper. All the treats your tummy can hold.
Why were these particular red caps paid?
The place was empty. Keep those thugs away from my family.
Danuvia! Get these! You shouldn't have to make people feel welcome in places they don't belong. I just want to remove these unlawful interlopers from my property. If it comes down to such barbaric measures, well, that's what I hired Zenovia here for. I'm a very magnanimous individual, but this is my home! Either they leave, or I'll make them.
What do you mean by that?
Shh, sweetheart. Adults are talking. This is guild business, and we'll handle it as soon as we get paid.
Enough of this bickering! You! What's your proposal?
Heartless scum. I'm a reasonable woman. We could easily work something out in a house.
Mama made me a bow for my birthday.
You know.
The Guild, a loose coalition unifying every criminal outfit in the city under one collective rule, from cut purses to contract killers.
Didn't whatever birthed you tell you not to stare?
I think you're overestimating your abilities somewhat. But I haven't got time for this. Come on, boys. We've got places to be.
I see those animals are out of the picture. Can we stay now? Or are you, same way lots of us did, trying to get away from the army of the Absolute? If you had the chance to put a roof over your family's heads after being on the run for Torm knows how long, wouldn't you? Off with you then. We don't need an order. What's the word? Can we stay? I don't want to take charity from some stranger. We'll get going as soon as we...
Finally, those awful squat. Here's your payment. I've got so much to do now, I'd really better get on with it.
Boys ready? They're damn near chomping at the bit. What's the plan?
Refugees traveling stupid enough to use cake. Remind them that this is our city, so they don't take kindly to parasites.
Dad, what's that monster?
That's just a...
Stinks of cheese. Between his piggy toes!
How dare you? What in the hells is all of this?
A necessity, good sir. The Steel Watch loves pretending sweet Rivington doesn't exist. So we have decided to protect you, dear patrons. No need to thank us. You'll be allowed in once I've done this batch. Next! Hello, hello, and welcome to the Circus of the Last Days, the finest extra-planar circus there is. We travel from plane to plane, thrilling all blessed to see us. From tempestuous Ginny to belligerent redcaps, you'll find them all here. But enough of this. The circus is a place of joy and distraction, so come inside and forget your worries. Not a problem, dear patron. Benji just has to check if you're a vicious murderer. Benji?
Ah! Brain juice smells like piss and iron. No like.
Oh, that's a first. Usually I'd allow you in, but in these times, I can take no chances. Move along. No circus for you. Forgive me. I must have misspoken. Welcome to the Circus of the Last Days. Have fun and be sure to catch the star of our show, Dribbles the Clown.
Ooh, a circus! Oh, I love the raucous revelry, the goofs and the guffaws!
Still me, even on.
Approach! Ugly, hideous, vile! You are fortunate to have found me, freakish one. Behold! Akabi's Wheel of Wonders. Spin! To win prizes beyond your tiny imagination and make your miserable life more bearable. Akabi has traveled across the plains, burning and conquering all. Win the spoils of such conquest. Or, if luck smiles upon you, win the grand prize, the jackpot. No more questions. Spin or don't. Let us see if you have luck's favor. Alas, no jackpot for you, ugly one. But you are welcome, putrid one. Will the Wheel of Wonders dub you worthy? Come, see. Approach, ugly one. Ugly, behold, spin! To win prizes beyond your tiny imagination. And let us see if you have luck's favor. Alas, no jackpot. Come, mortals, and try your luck.
This city of stone and steel is an endless scream in nature's womb. I have felt no peace here. Until now, your eyes, Stira. There's pain, endless and deep, but also devotion, blazing like the sun. You're in love. Are you not? Love blossoms in... Bring the one you love. I will look into your hearts and see if you're...
Have permission to be here. You're about to be ejected.
not up for training.
Fought with your hand in a pocket. Embarrassing. And possibly dangerous.
Oh, you shall be thrilled and delighted. I know it.
Approach, ugly one. Yes, behold, Akabi's wheel of wonders. Spin to win. Let us see. Impossible. You thief! You cheated! You dare! Enjoy the jackpot, muley curd! Akabi is tired of the wheel.
Dragonborn's order. It's... Ah, the adventurer. Oh, you shall be thrilled and delighted. I know it. Nothing caught your... Yes!
Lucille! It's pose, grapevine, then pivot step. Jacob, you have the grace of my great-grandmother's missing leg. And Boris, put some sensuality into those lovely hip bones. I know you have it in you. Step it up. Harsh would be telling Jacob that I accidentally resurrected him. I thought his corpse belonged to his much better looking... Don't look at me like that, Jacob. I didn't say it. Call me Lucretius, ringmaster, necromancer. Normally, I'd invite you into my tent for a lovely vintage. But these graceless skellies need my full attention.
Oh, I has lots of treato. Oh, lots of times. Yes, I has lots of stuffs just for you. Bye-bye now. Get your shinies and treatos!
The hunger. My stomach screams. Press your flesh through bars. And blood breaks. No.
Twice already, Peanut.
Another. Good.
Is sturdy, the lock is old. It could be jammed shut, so not even a key could open it.
My time comes. I will show you. All of you. See, they cry, they laugh, they shine with innocence. But it is a lie. Every one of you is vicious, cruel. You kill my mate, steal my cubs. I roar, break my cage. Then you die. You all die! Soon. Unlikely.
Ooh, don't get too close, or Crimson here might decide you look tasty.
Buddy the dog is my very best friend. Do you know why? Why? Because with him, anything... Did you hear about the scarecrow who lost a fight? He got the stuffing kicked out of him. Way! Oh, you're all such good friends. I've had a wonderful time, but I have to go. Oh, well, if you insist. How about a magic...
The hair on the back of your neck raises as a shiver passes through you.
You, my special assistant. Come on up. A round of applause for the stalwart Ha! Now, I always tell children that they're special, that each and every one of them is unique. Tell me, what makes you special? Oh my! So big and scary. You could give a kitty cat a run for its money. You, my friend, are the most special person in the circus, in all of Baldur's Gate. Does anyone know why?
Why?
You're special, my friend, because I have a message just for you. Praise the Absolute.
You sense something behind you. Instinct takes over.
Is this part of the show?
Shadow.
You fight good. Doppelganger, not so good.
Oh dear. Screaming children, an oozing corpse, and it's not... I thought the Absolute wouldn't dare set foot in my circus. To use such a woeful dribbles impersonator, why, it's downright rude. When you run a plain-hopping circus of ragtags and rough... Alas, I cannot afford to lose any more staff. Funerals are so very but I cannot leave just yet. Not without Dribbles. He was a star. I need him back, and I'll shower the person who finds him in love, adoration, and adequate compensation. What do you say? That's the spirit, darling. And remember, I look after those who make me happy. Good luck, and thanks ever so much.
How could Madame Lucretius let this happen?
How could this happen? To Dribbles?
Enjoy the circus.
I have no idea what in the hell's happened back there, but I know me.
You realize she is mining putting on face paints. She has them to sell.
Mr. Hag.
Hello again, my vicious little warrior. Any luck finding Dribble? I'd hurry if I were you.
Clown Man is dead. Oh well, why? I die, you die, we all die. Yes! I have lots of stuffs. Just for you. Bye-bye now. Come.
Hello again. I'd hurry if I were...
This is terrible. The circus is supposed to be...
Hello again, my vicious little...
Guns and magic for sale. Mostly bloodstain free.
let me help investigate.
Scraps for days.
Narlo Essie. Grief and illness laid ruin, yet her heart held only compassion. The broken god be with her. Here lies Satida Atana, born 1411 DR, died 1485 DR.
Trap. Be cautious.
I've said all I have to say already. Now I just want to pack up my kitchen and leave.
Welcome to the Rivington General. Browse carefully. The weapons are sharp.
Breathe deep and move.
Hi! Want a blade? Or maybe a spear is more your... You look like you know how to use a spear. By spear. What'd you say? Huh? Oh, yay! Want more? Want less? Back again. Want a dagger? Or... Oh, yay! Want more? Want less?
It's locked from the other side. Wonder where it leads.
the sauce.
Never thought I'd feel sorry for a flock of pigeons.
You want to let those thugs get away with this?
Before I saw the giant metal monsters guarding the checkpoint.
What's the worst that can happen if we get caught? In the jail cell? Just in the bed?
Please, in the name of the crying one, have mercy.
People will help. You'll say work for the guild. Give them a piece of your mind and pieces of your body.
Oh, yay!
Tekura.
Who are you called? Business.
It's up there and we're down here.
That's why we need to walk just a little more. One foot in front.
I've been saying that for days. My feet hurt.
I know, little, but you'll be in a big, cozy bed soon enough.
Can you walk for supper?
Attacked a child. You should have killed the little monsters.
They were provoked. The child was poking and prodding them while they were trying to work.
I should arrest you all for gross negligence.
I heard what you did about Dribbles. He is... black!
Get your shinies and Tritos!
Skeleton looks beyond you, frozen, awaiting.
Hello again, my vicious...
Open up.
It's the Elder Brain. There's something happening to it.
Can't risk being in open view. Carefully now. These chests are empty.
The, attack.
Miss Silvertongue says there is nothing to worry about, so there isn't.
Seti! Papa sells good things!
Ah! Scummy bullbag, move! That drow's nose was as crooked as you carved, my darling. He was simply in denial.
Junks and magics for sale! Oh.
part of the show at first.
Can't believe...
Enough to clean Crimson's cage.
Just like that.
Of course. Cleaning, cooking, reception. What's a bit more for it?
Refugees can't stay here in Rivington. We're a danger to all of us.
They've got diseases. And any one of them could be a spy for the Absolute.
Back off and return to your homes. That's an order.
Why don't you protect us instead of these stuffy out?
Attention. Donations desperately needed for refugees. Every copper helps.
Donations? Do you know advice? The refugees. If you don't have anything to donate, you can get going. Thank you. I'm sure your contribution will be...
Oh, God! Are they gonna see it? What happens if they don't see it? Yes! Oh, goodness, yes! Oh, yes! You're lovely! You... Oh, yes, yes, yeah!
Here we are, Griselda. All in one piece.
I wish the cult hadn't burnt our farm, though. At least we got the Scotty out that burning barn.
So, you survived. That's more than many of my kin can say. It's mainly anger that keeps me going. Zevlor was supposed to lead us, but he froze. I haven't seen him since the massacre on the road.
Thinking of trying to get into this barn? Don't. Could be anything, couldn't it? Now off you pop.
Geshan Kirkaros built the open-hand Tempe Gardenson, gave her life protecting fellow refugees. May the one who endures shelter her. Millie Runbarrel, killed by the cult of the Absolute. Alvin Muffle Fieldwick gave his fortune to the poor, died in the unknown child and her dog, who stood watch over her grave. May they be reunited in Ilmater's grace. Mikkel Hornkiss gave all to the leper. Dominic Sonny lost himself to addiction, but found peace in Ilmater. Geshan Kirkaros built the open-hand temple, gave all in his name. We honor their life and legacy.
Return to your homes. That's an order.
Instead of these scruffy outlanders.
I wish the cult hadn't burnt our farm out. At least they got the Scotty out of that burning barn. Just what we needed.
I thought you might want to get your mind off things.
You remember that spiced apple loaf we had in Waterdeep? Oh, the big one.
God, I can practically smell it.
Shut it!
If you're here to fill an empty stomach, look elsewhere. Folks swarmed what little was odd, stuffing...
That might be worth a look.
So few of us left.
Our strength was never
Many
numbers,
to be wiped
but
out.
the bonds we share,
Exterminated.
and they are stronger than
Nothing
ever.
less will do.
As long as we...
The hunter has nothing to say to you. He seems to have other things.
You do nothing. The innocent will suffer just the same. We have no good choices.
It's the Elder Brain. There's something happening to it.
You're such a scaredy cat.
Be careful. They're a trap.
Hide by the door. You should do the same.
When will I get to train the dogs again, Miss Marcia?
When you...
Woof!
Ah, you speak, which means you're not a dog. So, what the hell are you doing in my kennels? Found him, did you? I can't say I'm surprised. Gomwick never kept him. Bring him here, and I'll give him a once-over for you. Check him for what?
Oh, yes, please,
He's a good dog. We'd both love to see him again. It's the only way to teach him. He behaves worse than the dog. They're not for sale. These are courier dogs, trained to follow orders, read maps, and protect their deliveries with their lives. They're worth more than their weight in gold.
Mistress says not to talk to strangers.
Sneaking in. A few days and at least we'd have a bed. What?
I should send you back to the... You again. Shut up, Dringo, and get back to work. And you've been slacking as well, Scratch, my boy. This dog is property of Sword Coast Couriers. I'll take him off your hands now. I can do whatever I please. He's my dog. Now get out. This is a private yard. I'm not surprised. Gonwick always indulged him. And he's got to take the useless mutt if you're so inclined. I'll have nothing...
It's not just Scratch. She's all...
Shut your mouth, Dringo. Last warning. I run my kennels is none of your concern. Take your money. As for you, Dringo... Get out. Get out. I'm short-handed, in case you've forgotten.
The Duke. Ravengard, I think. I heard he's a good man.
Let us talk to him. Please. If he could just...
We have the Duke's full support. For the good of the people.
edge off.
That nearly ended me.
Better than nothing.